Hello everybody, I'm Storm here. Welcome back to Factorio. In the last episode, we finished up the final products here in the new foundry, which are tungsten-based products. Over here, turn that off. So we got our tungsten plate, our tungsten carbide plate, our copper tungsten plate. That's all done. And that is all the products that the foundry here can make. So that's done. Now, as you can see here, what I've gone ahead and done is started building the rail loading yard for all of the products. We got this huge list of, area parking, plus all these loading bays. The plan here is to be able to have 3 trains stacked for every product. So 2 in the actual, I guess you would call this a siding, and then 1 for every single product here in the parking area. And so far we've got copper sheet coils, copper wire coils, iron sheet coils, steel sheet coils, cobalt steel, Invar, lead, tinned wire, silicon, and solder hooked up. And a bunch of them are already full, so that's actually nice. And still have a bunch more to hook up, but I'm working on that. That's all going to be done off screen. Now that this is done, we are now ready to move on to the next thing we need to build. And the plan, ultimately, is to be able to be making rocket control units so that we can more consistently launch rockets down here. And actually, I want to change this up because these actually got pretty full, because we've actually been able to fire off 115 rockets so far, which is good. But the main limiting factor up here is rocket control units, because we just don't have enough for these things to consistently be able to build and launch rockets. So we're gonna need tons and tons of space science to be able to get through all of the space research, which I'm currently working on. Fast and light theory A, that's going to require, what is that? It's a ridiculous amount. 2 million science packs. So yeah. And then we've got fast and light theory B, which is going to require 2 million red and green. We're going to need C, which is 2 million red, 2 million green, and 1 million blues. And then this one's going to require what? Another 2 million red, another 2 million green, another million blues, and another million of those, and this is going to require 1 million of everything to be able to get the fast and light drive. So yeah, we're going to need absolutely tons. One of the things that we're probably going to have to build at some point here is a whole nother research production area. Where is our current one? There. They're probably going to have to build another one of these so that we can get more science labs working on the research. So that's another thing that's kind of in the plan. So I've worked on some of the design stuff here for what we're going to need for rocket control units. I think that I'm going to be able to produce 20 per second. And it's going to require, well, a significant amount of resources, but I think all of my numbers are good. But one of the things we're going to need to do here is we're going to need to make fiberglass boards, which is going to need liquid resin, which I don't think we're making in this area, and glass fibers, which we're definitely not making up here. So we're going to have to be working on those. And one of the first things that I'm planning on doing is liquid resin. And I've come up with a design here for this. For 400 per second liquid resin. Actually, I could probably scale this up just a little bit. Let's do 600 600 per second. I think that that is doable. And here is what we're going to need. We're going to need some oxygen gas. That's, you know, easy. And we're going to be using coal to make, well, coke, which we can use for some other stuff. Which, like, we're going to need to make carbon. So we're going to have coke available for carbon because this is going to need carbon. So that's good. It's going to make hydrogen sulfide gas, which I can actually use to make sulfuric acid, I believe. You make sulfuric acid off of that. And then we're going to have benzene gas and methane gas. And then the methane is going to get steam cracked into methanol. The methanol is going to get steam cracked into propane. The propane is then going to be used to make allochlorid gas. Going to have a byproduct of hydrogen chloride gas. Okay, interesting. And then also, the allochlorid gas is going to be making epichlorohydrin gas. Now, the propane is also going to be used to be combined with benzene, which is also going to come off of this process. And we're going to have a blue metal catalyst, which I have to figure out what those are going to be. And that is going to make phenol gas and acetone. And the phenol and acetone will be combined with hydrochloric acid to make bisphenol A gas. And then we take the bisphenol A and the epichlorohydrin gas, and we make our resin. So that's going to be the plan. So one of the things I needed to do was find a patch of coal. That is going to be our first process. And we have this patch of coal over here, which looks perfect for our needs. It's right next to the rail line. So we also have a natural gas well up here, so we can use that if we need to. The natural gas well over there. So I think this is our spot where we're going to make our resin and then make it available. We're going to probably, and a few other products we're going to have available as well. So we just need to get over there. All right, so here we are. How many mines am I going to need? I'm going to need 2 electric mining drill Mark Vs. Okay. That is very doable. We're also going to need some mines to feed some boilers because we're going to need a lot of steam. But we'll worry about that later. In fact, let me actually just clear out the trees in between the tracks as well. Okay, so So this is going to go into our first process here, which we're going to need 4 advanced chemical plant Mark IIs. One, two, three, 4. Okay, so let's see. 1, 2, 3. I think that can go there. And we're making this. Coal cracking gasification coke. Right, so we just have the coal input, and then we have 3 different outputs. Plus the coke. We have 4 of those. And you don't have any power. See, how much? 51.8. That looks about there. All right, and then we're going to need an output from each of these. At a rate of what? 51.8? Okay. And so I'm going to want to store that in a silo. With a disposal. All right, so this will be for coke. Greater than 50,000. There we go. And now we're going to need all 3 of these gas products. I might need some room over here too, so let me just clear out some of these trees. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to take all these gases across the rail line here. Or at least I'm going to take the hydrogen sulfide gas across the rail line here. And what's the rate at which I'm making that stuff? 431.6 per second. Okay. Need an overflow valve and a flare stack. One should probably work. Once I put some modules on it. Okay, so benzene. Well, the thing is, we need to process. We're also gonna need the propane, right? Propane. Okay, well, let's just put it somewhere. This is the benzene. What the benzene is going to be used for is this. Right, so it's going to be a little bit before I actually use it. So we'll go ahead and store that. We'll store that up here. Same thing. What's the rate? 259 per second. Yeah, that's easy to deal with. We're going to need gas tank, overflow valve, and flare stack. All right. There's our benzene. You know what? We'll just do the same thing here. Oh, I'll make sure that these guys are hooked up. Okay. And same things, 600 per second. I don't know if one flare stack is going to be enough for that. Well, we'll see in a sec. Alright, so these guys should all be running at maximum speed. Oh yeah, we need to put modules on here. I might want to do, even though it's overkill, another couple of electric mining drills, just to make sure that we fully saturate the system there. Yeah, the methane's filling up. I'm actually going to go ahead and put two flare stacks there. Alright, so next bit of business is we're going to need a whole bunch of steam. Okay. We're going to need over 1,000 per second steam. Alright, so 1,000 per second steam. "26 electric boilers." I don't want to use electric boilers. They use up far too much electricity. Is there any way that you can tell me how to make some steam from just boilers? Well, "26 boilers." Let's see if that works. With standard boilers. Mark 5s. Oh, there's 20 of them. Now, I have coke here. Megajoules, 30 megajoules. I could make coke pellets. Use for this. That actually seems like probably a better plan than just using raw coal. Coke pellet. I'll store them in the titanium chest. There we go. What don't I have? I don't have the crushed stone. Is that what I need? Yes, apparently. No, no, no. It's actually just stone. Okay. Alright, I'm actually going to do this in two lines of 13 boilers each. I'm going to square off an area here. That ought to do. Am I outside the logistics area? I am outside the logistics area. Okay, hold on. One, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Need to remove that little bit right there. There we go. Throw in the steam pipe. All right, and then I'll throw in a storage tank. I do have more rock on the way, right? Yeah, I do. I need some of this on the way, which it is. Okay, good. All right, but I think we're at the end of the episode, so go ahead and stop here for today. We'll get this built out. More when we come back. I'm also going to work on getting all this loading area all set up off screen. Hopefully we'll be able to get that all done. We'll continue working on this project. But for now, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.